Good day, my people. I welcome you here. Today we'll be starting with what Forex is, and we will be talking about financial market in general. I know many of us want us to start from chart, where the real deal is. But without you having all this fundamental and basic knowledge, it will be hard for you to function appropriately on the chart. So that's the reason why we all have to start from here so that at least we'll be able to be on the same page and have some proper understanding of what it is that we are actually doing without much stress and having everything, or having a foundation properly laid. So let's begin. What is Forex? Like it is stated here, Forex is an acronym for foreign exchange. It's an acronym for foreign exchange. So foreign exchange markets, like it is being written here, which is usually known as Forex or FX, and it is the largest financial market in the world. It's the largest financial market. I want us to concentrate a little bit on these financial markets. When we are talking about financial markets, what do we really mean by financial markets? We all know what markets really means, where you go to buy something or where you go to sell something. So like our local market here and there, and when civilization begins to come in, then we have supermarket here and there. Then let's use supermarket for example. When you go to supermarket to buy something, oftentimes you don't go there to shop, but you can open your own supermarket to begin to sell something. And you can even go to supermarket to the management managing the supermarket. But the idea that the concept that we want to derive from the idea of supermarket is this. We are talking about financial markets. It is a general market that involve money, that involve anything that has to do with finances, just like supermarket entails the section of bread, groceries, toiletries, and all creams. There are a lot of things that are being sold in the supermarket. Even you can buy food. We have different products in supermarket. So also do we have different products in the financial market. And Forex is one product in the financial market. I just want us to have this understanding. Forex is a product in this financial market. But what we are saying here is the largest financial market in the world. The statement is partially correct, which is telling us out of the things that we have, the products that we have in the financial market, Forex is the largest one. So we have crypto, we have stocks, we have commodity, commodity where you can trade those bronze and all other things. But I just want us to have this concept, understand the concept of market and how it will come about financial market. Financial market just entails financial products where you can buy and sell financial products like you can do in your normal local banks, buying and selling of your stuffs. The same way you buy and sell in the financial market, but there are financial products which could either be forex, crypto, stocks, commodity, ETF, or whatever you want to buy and sell. So FX market is a global decentralized market where the world's currency change hands. Like I said, in the financial market, one segment is for forex, and the segment for forex is telling us now, okay, that is a global decentralized market where was currency, the word currency, the emphasis on the word currency, change hands. So where we trade money, where you buy or sell currencies. For us to understand these things, this currency of the stuff, each country have their different currencies. Even though in the nearest future we begin to study the correlation between countries, currency, economy, and everything. But every country have their own unique currencies. And here we talk about changing hands. So, if you travel out of your own country now and you go out there to to do something. You can't spend your local country currency there in another country. You have to change it. Then you indirectly engage yourself, or even directly engage yourself in the foreign exchange market, because you've exchanged your currency from your own country to another person's country. Exchange rates change by the second, so the market is constantly in flux, which means this these things, the rates of this currency change. We will study the effect, the reason why it changes, the rates change here and there, every day, every second. We'll study it in the nearest future. But for now, it's just for us to have the understanding of what foreign exchange really is, and where we can just conclusively say that, okay, it is the change of currency, where currency changes, or when you want to personalize it, when you are in another country and you change your own local country currency to another country that you are in, to their own currency. So you automatically or indirectly or directly engage yourself in the financial market, which forex financial markets. So, what is traded in forex? The simple answer is money, specifically currency. Like we stated, what the foreign exchange is just exchange of currency from one country's currency to another. So, what is traded? Like, this is just to give us an overview, and I would like to brush through it. So, we trade money here, the currency of one country against another currency. And that's the purpose why we are here to learn how to do it appropriately. But we have to understand that, okay, here what we really want to learn, it is money that we want to be trading here. We trade currencies. Okay. So we now have different type of currencies in the world at large. We have 100, how many countries do we have in the whole world? We have over 100 countries. So then definitely we have over 100 currencies. So now out of these countries that we have all over the world, how many countries are doing well? What is going on in each country? And the value of the current each country's currency differs from one another. So, but there are a lot of things that are going on here and there, and Nigeria, for example, comparing the rate of Nigerian naira to dollar, how fluctuating it is, and the major factor, what is driving it, why is it changing? All these things we will study it in the future. But we just want us to know that, okay, what is being traded here is money, the currency, country currency, and we now have two categories. Even we have categories of currency. There are countries that are doing fine, that are stable economically, politically, and even in security wise, they are okay. There is no unrest in their country, and these countries are doing fine. They are doing fine. They are the major countries of the world. We have a lot of events take place. A lot of events take place in their country. They are the stable countries, and that's the reason why the currency of the world has to be categorized. And we now have different type of currencies. We have major currencies. We have minor currencies. We have exotics. We doesn't engage the major currencies at all. So yeah, we are talking about major currencies. Major currencies. They are called major currencies because they are the most heavily traded currencies, and represent some of the world's largest economy. Yeah, it's as simple as that. The reason why they are called major currencies is because they are the most heavily traded currencies, and they are the large politically, economically, financially. They are the largest country. So let's look at the major currencies that we have in the world and their country. So we have US dollar, we have euro, and we have Japanese yen, we have Great Britain pound, we have Switzerland franc, we have Canadian dollar, and we have Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar. These are the major countries, major economies, major financial powerhouses of the world. So these are the major currencies that just you can pause and observe, know their nickname, check their currency, the country, and the so um buying and selling currency pairs. Buying and selling currency pairs. Forex trading is the simultaneous buying of one currency and selling another one. So if we are talking about, we've talked about financial markets, what it is. Financial market is just like your local market where products are being sold and products are being bought. But in the financial market, we trade financial products. Like I said, forex, crypto, stocks, commodity, and CFDs and ETFs. A lot of products like that. But the products that we are specifically studying is forex. Because forex is the largest, like we stated on the first slide, that is the largest of them all. So if you have basic understanding of what is going on in the forex world to address other, to find, if you find yourself in the crypto world, for example, commodity or stocks, it will be easier for you, honestly. So that's the reason why we want to basically start with forex trading. If you like, your knowledge of forex can be transferred to every other financial product. So buying and selling currency pairs. So forex trading, like we said, forex trading is the simultaneous buying of one currency and selling of another. If you are using one currency to buy another one, it is done simultaneously. If you are buying one, you are selling one. If you are selling one, you are buying another. So currencies are traded through a forex broker. We will still know who a forex broker is. It's just like someone who stand in place or in between that when you want to buy something, someone must sell it for you. When you want to sell something, someone will buy it. And we are talking about something being done simultaneously. Then brokers stand in that place to do it for you, to do both buying and selling for you. So we still study. So all CFD provider and are traded in pairs. Like we said, simultaneous something involve two parties. Then we involve two sides. So if so forex is being traded simultaneously, you are doing both buying and selling at the same time. So forex broker and do all this buying and selling for you. Currencies are quoted in relation to another currency, we will get to understand all these things later on. For example, the euro and the US dollar. You can't just buy dollar with dollar. You buy dollar with another currency. In this sense, we are buying dollar. Either you want to buy dollar with euro or you want to sell your euro for dollar, whichever way. But they are done simultaneously. And if you are engaging in one, you are engaging in the other. If you are buying euro, you are selling dollar. If you are buying dollar, you are selling euro at the same time, simultaneously. So, or the British pound, this or and the Japanese yen. This one is just giving us that example. When you trade in the forex market, you buy or sell in currency pairs, like we've stated. It is not done alone. What is currency pair in forex? What is currency pair in forex? So I'll just quickly brush through this. You can pause it and study. What is currency pair in forex? A currency pair is the pairing of currency where the value of one is relative to the other. For example, GBP USD is the value of the British pound relative to US dollar. It's very simple as that. What are the major currency pairs? Major currency pairs, majors for as we call them, are those that include the US dollar. We've talked about major countries. Now we are talking about major currency pairs. Since we trade in pairs. We trade in pairs, and when you are buying one, you are relatively selling another. So if you are doing this, you automatically know that okay, it is done in pairs. Major currency pairs, which are tagged majors, are those that include the US dollar and they are the most frequently traded. So these are the main any currency because why US dollar? That's the powerhouse of the whole world, and their currency is the reserved world currency. So they are the most traded. So any currency that is tagged with US dollar is the out of the major currencies. major currencies, when you pair them with what is it called? When you pair them with major currency, where with the most major like US dollar, when you pair them, those are the major currencies, and there are 7 of them: Euro USD and two NZD USD. So what is the currency? What are the currency crosses? Currency crosses. Currency crosses, like we call them crosses, are the more frequently traded currency that do not include the US dollar in their pairing. Crosses include all these ones that are stated here. Now, I want us to understand it from this perspective. Uh, Dollar is the major currency of the whole world, and is part of the major currencies that we've shown in the past. Uh, but now, any currency that is out of the major currencies that are in pair with US dollar, we call them major pairs. When we trade something in pairs, so they are called major pairs. Now, crosses are the one that are paired together, that doesn't include US US dollar. So if you have that understanding through that, you already know what it means. How many currency pairs exist? There are hundreds of currency pairs in existence, but not all can be traded in the FX market. The United Nations currently recognizes 180 currencies. If you were to pair each currency up with another, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. So we have a lot of currency pairs. So that is that for that. We'll be stopping here so that at least I won't bore you. I don't want the lectures to be that long, so that we can easily sit down, watch it at intervals. But I'll make sure I drop the lecture consistently, so that I'll be able to quickly cover the basic. We'll be able to quickly cover all the basics without wasting time, so that we can get to where action is. Let's see the next slide where we'll be starting next. So next lecture will be talking about how to trade forex. So we'll start from here from our next lecture. Thanks for watching. God bless you. You can as well subscribe and comment. It will go a long way. Thank you.